So, me and my friend watched the 96th Academy Awards, and the ceremony itself was awful, but the wins were really well deserved. Let's talk about it. Easily my favorite wins of the night were Boy and the Heron winning Best Animated Feature and The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar winning Best Live Action Short Film. As y'all know, Boy and the Heron was my favorite animated film of 2023 and my second favorite film of 2023 in general, only behind The Holdovers, so the fact that it won Best Animated Feature is fantastic. And you can tell I was screaming with excitement when I saw that Wes Anderson finally got his Oscar. And it's very fitting that he got one for this, as I think Henry Sugar is one of his greatest works. I can now live happy knowing that one of my favorite directors of all time finally got an Oscar. As expected, Oppenheimer took home the big wins, including Best Picture and Best Director, which, if I'm gonna be honest, as much as I love to joke about this film, I'm honestly glad it won Best Picture and Best Director. It really did do a lot to the film industry, and it really did prove that the prestige film wasn't dead. I bet you more than anything that The Holdovers and Poor Things and likely other prestige films wouldn't have been successes if it weren't for Oppenheimer pretty much bringing back the prestige picture. Thus, I think it really did deserve to win the big prize. Also, I really do love how it was Spielberg that gave Nolan the Oscar. You know, it's pretty much like passing the torch to someone else when you think about it. It really did make my heart sink. But for some of you that are concerned about my favorite movie of 2023, The Holdovers, don't worry, it at least got one win, and that is Best Supporting Actress for Divine Joy Randolph, which well deserves, and she gave an amazing performance, and that's enough to make me satisfied. Though I will admit, I did find it a little bit absurd that Killers of the Flower Moon didn't win anything. Especially since I really wanted Lily Gladstone to win Best Actress, and she gave a phenomenal performance in that film. But instead, it went to Emma Stone for Poor Things, but in this case, I'll accept it since her performance in Poor Things was amazing. And speaking of Poor Things, it had an amazing night, taking home a total of 4 awards. Again, really well deserved since Poor Things was one of my favorite films of 2023 without a doubt. And Godzilla Minus One took home Best VFX, which is amazing. Even though I love the creator, I was honestly rooting for Godzilla Minus One to take the win, and it did, which is phenomenal. This night was really a big night for Japanese films, wasn't it? I think that really what made this ceremony special. Unlike previous ceremonies, all of the wins I feel were well deserved. Also, The Zone of Interest had a great night, taking home both Best International Feature and Best Sound, which is amazing since I thought that film was amazing. Also, huge respect for director Jonathan Glazer for mentioning the events that happened in Gaza. Like, seriously, we don't deserve this man.
Right now, we stand here as men who refute their Jewishness and the Holocaust being hijacked by an occupation which has led to conflict for so many innocent people. Whether the victims of October the 7th in Israel or the ongoing attack on Gaza, all are victims of this dehumanization. How do we resist?
Also, I'm honestly kinda shocked that American Fiction won Best Adapted Screenplay. Like, I know people were predicting it was gonna win, but honestly I thought it was gonna go to Oppenheimer. But no, it went to American Fiction, which honestly well deserves since that had an amazing screenplay. So yeah, outside of the horrible ceremony, I actually really did enjoy this year's Academy Awards, mostly for the well-deserving wins. Also yes, the Dune 2 review is my next video, don't ask.